my business first. Hey, you went dry around the world. Hey, you went brown like a squirrel. Hey, you went Chanel pearls. Hey, you went Rolls Royce car. Hey, you went Rolls Royce truck. Oh, you want wall it all my hole. Oh, you want to line it all up.
Guys, this is my sofa being delivered. Woo. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Guys, I've had to send the sofa back. It won't fit up the stairs. It's a gorgeous new sofa. And it won't fit up the bloody stairs. That's the price you have to pay for living in a flat. But also, with no lift on the top floor, I'm so upset. I woke up early, came out here, set my day, and no sofa. I'm gonna have to get a refund, go back to the drawing board. I really had this set in my tab for the past maybe 2 months on my laptop, and it was the last one left on the site, and I thought this was so meant to be. And I'm so upset. They're leaving with my sofa. And the thing is, it's so square as well. But I mapped it out, I measured it out perfectly. It fits in the floor space, but bringing it up is another type of task. Just driving off. Oh, I'm so sad. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the house. And until I have to go back out again, because I've got training later on. I can feel myself coming on with a cold. Because I was even thinking, okay, cool. If they're not really insured to carry up to the top floor, I get that there's rules and regulations for certain companies that can't go past a certain floor. I get that. And I was thinking, yeah, maybe my dad and my brother can. FaceTime my dad. My dad was like, there's no way. So. Good morning, guys. I am just making some breakfast. Let's just just stay like that. I'm making some breakfast, guys. It's currently 8:34 in the morning. Today is Tuesday the 21st of October, I believe, and I haven't picked up a camera. I've just been getting bits and bobs. This month has been so busy, guys, but in a good way. Like, you know that TikTok song? It's not even a TikTok song, it's a gospel song, but they've, you know, popularized it on TikTok. Not much longer now, things are about to shift quickly. And when I tell you, it's been moving so quick, I don't even have time. Anyway, so today I'm going over to my new house. It is the countdown, thank God, that I can finally leave this temporary accommodation after being here for 2 years. I think at some point I've got to sit down and walk you through the process of how everything's gone, because this is all mixy matching. I'm just going to find a way to fit this clip in some way, somehow. But yes, I am officially going to be moving out on Saturday, where my dad, my brother and his fiance are going to come by and help me move. One of my friends, Tasha, which you've seen in my vlogs previously, she's offered to help if she's available. Hopefully I can get some content on that. You'll know whether we did or we didn't. But she should be free on Thursday, I think she said, because she just said, oh, you know, let's start moving things slowly but surely, which I have. But of a lot of these things that I've been ordering and stuff have been of stuff that are of heavy capacity. I haven't been to the gym in a while, so my strength has not been sustained. Thankfully, I've got all maintenance that is being covered today. I've got the water pressure guy coming. I've got the guy to come replace the post box, because the previous one that was there at the property was damaged, so they're going to replace that. I've got a hole at the back of one of my cupboards, thankfully not by insects or any rodents or anything, because, you know, I've been struggling with rats or rodents or whatever. I will insert a clip here. Hence why all this bubble shit. I will talk, yeah, I will talk, right? So but yes, so I've got that in the property. That the fuse box is in a really stupid place, especially where there's a specific cupboard for all the electricals and appliances and stuff where that should have gone. They decided to place it outside directly, but literally a breath's air between the bathroom door and where the fuse box is, and it's the most stupid. And I'm 5'3", and it's literally about my chest level. It's so dumb. So I've asked them to come and look at it to maybe see. I don't know nothing about no electricals or anything like that, but I'm going to ask them to see if they can even at least make the box smaller or something, because what in like you can see in certain parts of the property that they were just slapdash and lazy with it, and they were just dilly and mucking around. They just didn't give a fuck. All of that is happening. And then also the balcony door has dropped, but I was told that it's usually due to when there's a lot of heat, because my apartment faces the sun, so it tends to drop in the warmer months and then it goes back to its regular. I don't know, but just come fix the door, give me a new door, because it's dropped, because it's literally like I have to lift it up to actually go outside into the balcony. But yes, so then that is that. And then I'm gonna see if I can get some painting done today, because my thought process was that I wanted to have the place fully painted, so that when the time comes for me to move, everything will be done. I don't need to worry about no furniture or nothing. I just want to do it when it's all empty and whatever. So that's what I'm going to do and accomplish today, and then that will be it. For those who don't know, when it comes to moving day, if you do have the opportunity, if you do have the time, typically when you do move, if you have lived in a previous property beforehand, I'm not talking about those who have lived with their parents previously and then this is their first place, but you do have to give your landlord notice, and then they will give you a period of which you need to vacate the property. So I've been given 28 days. I've purposely picked the week before to move, because your move out day should not be your move out day. Your move out day should really be when you hand over the keys and that property is fully empty. Like, your move out day should not be the day that you're moving your shit out. Okay, so make sure that within those 28 days you're on your P's and Q's, you get your ducks in a row, every I is dotted and every T is crossed, and make sure that you organize yourself in a way that you don't have to be rushing and stressing. Like, this is like one thing I prayed for. I don't want to be stressing when it comes to me to move. So although things are moving very quickly and vastly and everything is rapid, it is the most smoothest it can be when it comes to moving, because I'm moving out a week before I'm set to hand over my keys, so that then if anything is left behind, if the day is too long, or if things arise, I've got 7 days to figure it out and come up with an alternative. Fingers crossed I won't have to do that, but those seven days are there for me to play about with, just in case. My appointment selection, wouldn't say I'm an early bird, but I like to get things done in the morning, so I have the rest of the day to play with for myself, whatever I choose and desire to do. So my appointment slot is between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m, so that is what I have to, so that's when they're coming. I'm gonna bring this bonnet with me. I braided my hair, I'll show you at some point. I braided my hair because I just knew that I just needed my hair out the way and all this stuff, and I just needed it tied up and look cutesy or whatever. I ain't got time to slap on a wig or slick up my hair, whatever. I just needed it out the way in a protective style, and it's done. I look cute, whatever. Bish bash bob, bosh. Bob is your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. There are tons of boxes everywhere. I bought from Temu for the first time, which is crazy, because I've kind of been afraid of them sites like Temu and Shein. I never really trusted them too tough, especially with the clothing. All now I haven't bought no clothes from Shein because I'm kind of afraid of the sizes them. And you know, I'm a curvier babe. But I bought a lot of furniture. They are currently just in boxes right now, so we will see what that brings and how that goes. I will do an unboxing and keep you along for that ride. But for the meantime, I want you guys to like, comment and subscribe. I know that for the past 3 years all I've been doing is watching people's moving out vlogs and stuff like that, so I'm going to try and make it as fun and as nice for you guys to watch, because I know that I enjoy when I see other creators make this type of content. So please like and follow along, and I will try and promise and commit to being consistent, because when was the last time that I uploaded a video? Oh, and I've lost about 25 kg since then. My face is actually halved. So anyway, big up my blood clot self, but the chin is coming back because I ain't gone to the gym in a while. I'm blabbing. I've been talking for the past 8 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys at the house. Hey guys, so I'm at my property and I spent the last hour and a bit setting up my accounts with British Gas. I've just had one of the guys leave, because who knew that you needed to have electricity in order to check whether the water pressure works or not? Not I, said the duck. So it's a whole lot of learning that's going on in this whole thing. Do you know what I mean? I need to be mindful, because I don't want you lot to know where I live. MIchaella-May, just stay in one place. Stand by a wall. Okay, cool. But one thing we're never lacking is lighting. Period. I'm going to get a start on my painting because I need to get that going. It said it could take up to 2 to 4 hours to dry. So in the meantime, whilst I've got I've already checked off one guy. He said that will be fine. I can still get that done by today. I just need to call the emergency number so that they can set it up and they can have somebody come within the hour. So today is not totally wasted, which I'm thankful for. And then I've also got a thing where, let me show you, because someone's coming to do this. Because what is that? No, there's no rodents. I've already checked, but I think this is just cheaply made. So that was there on the day that I actually viewed this place. So I'm having somebody come by and replace that. And then on top of that, this is the bathroom. And look what they've done. When I told you a breath, like, that's fine there. But when I told you a breath of space, I wasn't lying. I didn't exaggerate. That's a breath of space. Why would you do that when this is right here? All of this is tucked away. Why would you do that? So I'm gonna see if they can move this or raise it or something, because this is not smart. This is lazy. And when I talk about laziness, this is also another thing that I noticed that I really did not appreciate. Look at that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, it's really irking me, but they told me that I have the freedom to do whatever I please with this property. So I'm really going to take it literal. They just said that I will just be made liable, but that's not a problem. I will figure it out. So anyway, these are my paints. Some of my paints that I got for free. I don't know whether I told you guys, but I was gifted some paints by my landlord. Gosh, I can smell the guy, like he smells really nice. There's something about his body odor, he smells really nice, but he's there getting in the van. But let me not look like a creep because I ain't got no curtains yet. Anyway, I ain't got no blinds. My landlord kindly gifted me some paints and stuff and I could pick off a color palette. So the aim that I'm gonna do here, the window is here, this side, where you can see the light coming through. So this wall here is where my bed is going, and I'm going to do a faux lime wash with like a sort of blushy, maroonish, blushy, pinky situation, and then everything else is just going to be white as a feature. So these whites, I think I'm just going to tackle the white and maybe a feature wall today. I'm also going to do a bit of a hallway, because right now it may look all white and it's like, Mick, what do you need to do? But it's just a base color that's on here right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do the bathroom because there's no window in here and this is the darkest part, but in here I'm just gonna keep it all white. Hi guys. But I got some blues because I wanted to play around with some like stick-on tiles and some blues and a blue faux lime wash in here as well at some point. But I think when it comes to color, I'm just going to experiment with the bedroom for now and see how we go. And then obviously when it comes to the living space, I'm going to have it all white, and then kitchen all white with the acrylic paints that they've given me specifically for the kitchen. And then on this wall here, there's not much, I can't show you the rest because I don't want to expose my road. But this wall here where my arm is where the window starts to the balcony. But here at some point, because obviously, I don't know if I told you guys, I'm getting an orange sofa. This place is going to be colourful, not playground, not nursery, not kindergarten, but colourful. Think dopamine, think happiness, think light and bright and fun and airy and just cool. If you know me, you'll just be like, yeah, this is a bit of me, this is a bit of me. Anyway, been looking at some peel and stick wallpaper to have along here. Some funky situations going on here, which I'm looking forward to. Because we've got this little sitting nook here that's giving Jojo a little too late when it's raining. Oh, can't wait. Sitting here. I might do some something in this section here, because my neighbors across from me, they've just put a curtain and neglected it and just used it as a dumping ground. No, I'm really going to utilize the space because I've already purchased it. It's in my other place. I just need to move it here and have it built. A kitchen island, because we are obviously very limited on counter space. So yeah, and obviously my fridge is going here. So yes, but in due time, guys, in due time, everything is a process. So yes, so yeah, let's get started on the painting. Let's go. I don't know how just winging it, guys. I'm really just winging it. You can't even see that, what I'm doing. Should I go back? Let me go here. Let's see what it's done. Right. How do you take this up? How do you open this? How do you open this, first of all? Guys, they gave me one of these scraper thingies. I feel I might need to take off my jumper. I even brought my house dress with me. Because I was just like, if I'm gonna get messy, I might as well wear like my most raggediest. But the thing is that I don't keep raggedy clothes. Like I dash their wear because I'm not a dirty gal. So yeah. But let's see how it go. Gosh, this is just such a mess, isn't it? So if I open this up like this. Is it gonna open? How do you open this? No man, this stuff is hard. This stuff is a bit tricky. Anyway, random thought. I started taking kefir. I started taking that. It's actually nice. It's not bad. How the fuck do you open this? Don't pee me off today. How do you open this bottle? Open up. If there's an easy way to... How do you do it? I don't want to jerk up myself. How do you open it? Fuck, man. Nah. How do you open it? I started taking... I can't even finish the flipping story. This is annoying me. How do you open? Am I gonna have to Google it? How do you open a Johnstone's paint? Johnstone, you're definitely childproof because I can't figure it out. I'm having to look up a video. Literally. Okay. Not Dulux. It is. Listen, my guy, how do you do it? My man's struggling with Dulux. Enough of the ads, man. We need to figure out how to open this. This is not even funny now. No, because I know I'm not slow. I've got to sit, because this is really bugging me. You lot come in. I ain't got no screwdriver. Don't irritate me today. Because I came here with a plan and you lot are just you're ruining it. You're ruining it. Do you understand? You lot are ruining it. You lot are ruining it for real. I feel like I might call the people, you know? I don't know how to flipping open it. Are you gonna open, please? Come on. Keep out of reach of children. I must be a fucking pitney, bruv. I must be a fucking pitney because I can't open it. And I'm getting frustrated. I can't do it, man. You know when you set yourself out on a plan, right? ain't got no stand. You know, you set yourself up for the day, and you set a mission for yourself, right? Sorry, I'm coming. I know this is frustrating. You set yourself up. You had an idea, you had a plan, right? And now all of a sudden, it just goes tits up, as they like to say. This is just, I don't understand. And I ain't got if I knew I needed tools, I would have brought my stuff. I didn't bring no tools here. I thought this was gonna be like an easy thing. I can't fucking do it. This is not what I want. This is not what I planned. And I just gotta say, I'm fucking pissed off. Big up Sharpay. Sharpay would have found someone. She would have found a painter, and bish bash bosh, Bob would have been her uncle, mate. But no, I wanted to be Wendy, and I wanted to be Mrs. Fixer-Upper, and all that good shit. Like, all now I can't figure out how to open up a tin of paint. No, I'm gonna have to call the customer service. This is the patience that the Lord was talking about. Testing me with the fruits of the Spirit, because I ain't got no patience. I just want to get this over and done with. It's taken me 1 hour and 45 to set up my lecky. Man's calm, can't even do the water pressure because the lecky's not turned on yet, because it's going to be on within the next hour or 2. That's a wasted appointment. I thought, yeah. Yeah, but you didn't give me a can opener. So where am I going to find that, Simon, or whatever your name is? Where am I going to find that? Oh, you need a can opener. Did you give me that in the package? Oh, this is not even... Do you know what? And you know what? I'm not even going to call them because they're going to irritate me. If they're going to say, oh, do you have a screwdriver? Do you have this? Do you have that? No, I don't. Why don't you guys and the manufacturers think of these things when people want to open up shit? Why the fuck would you make it like that? Why would you do that? Now I can't get on with it. So what? Today's wasted. Don't irritate me. Don't irritate me. So this is just a waste. It's not really a waste, to be fair, but it's a waste of valuable time, because I could have been painting, letting the shit dry, I could be killing birds, do you understand? I could be getting shit done, and I can't open the tin. And all the tins are built the same way. Why can't I open it? Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll give it all up to you, do you understand? I'll just give it all up to you. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down to the shop down there, and I'm gonna get my new key code or whatever the man said, so I can take the debt off. The previous tenant left the debt on here. Let me put you here. Previous tenant left a debt of like £80, £84 or £86. I took a picture of it. Rude. Real rude. So I'm gonna go and see they're better, because honestly, I'm not in the mood for all these travels and exploration. I'm really not feeling it. So I don't even know if I want to bring you lot. I might bring you. I'm going to unlock this shit. Where's my key now? This is annoying, but whatever. Everything happens for a reason, mate. Everything happens for a reason. Twat. So do you want to hear a joke? Gone downstairs to the shop now. Do you give keys? I've got a code for my electric. Yeah, we do, ma'am. But unfortunately, we're out. All right, no problem. When are you going to get some new in? Don't know. We've been asking for the longest time. They keep us on hold. They don't give us a response and da-da-da-da. Try up there, try up there. Just as I'm making my way to go up to the next shop. My next appointment is not far behind. I've just seen them pull up. You just have to laugh. Just laugh, Nick. Just laugh. like what's going on? Like, what's really going on today? What's really going on today? And is it half term already? I thought half term was only 1 week. Because why am I seeing Pitney out riding bikes around the place? Are you not supposed to be in school? It's 12:41, dog. I'm not even gonna stress. This is gonna be fun. At least I'm not gonna struggle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of this black woman struggle shit. I was gonna bring like a whole load of stuff. I was thinking, yeah, let me get my pulley and bring this and bring that. What for? Why for that? Why? Why? Why am I gonna go through all of that and struggle and be in the struggle Olympics? Why am I gonna do that? No. If I already made plans and set a time and a place and a whatever to move and have the help and support that I need, why am I going to go above and beyond and chip my head out to go and stress and carry things and break my back? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And the same goes for the painting. I thought, yeah, let me get ahead of it. No. Everybody grab a paintbrush, everybody grab a roller. There's more than enough for the people that's helping me on Saturday. Everybody pick a room and go up and down with it. Get the strokes in, do you know what I mean? Go to town on that shit. I'm tired. Why am I gonna stress up myself? Why am I gonna do that? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. Anyway, big up myself on the braids. You like my braids? They're really long, you know? But it's fine, it's not that bad, it's not heavy or anything like that. But it's down to my ass, honey. Hold on. Down to my ass. I don't know what this vlog is saying, because I just feel, because I'm like, yeah. When the day is done, you guys will get an update and see how this is going. By the way, let me know in the comments, do you guys like this wooden situation? Like my doors, right? They're all this, and I really like the wooden doors. My dad's not too fond of it, and he's like, oh, you can get them wrapped or maybe get a bit more stained on them, which I understand. They're a bit ashy, so I can get a nice, you know, brown stain on them or whatever, because they're a bit, because they put the I told you guys, they put the base, let's just say the base on the walls or whatever, and a couple of splish splash splashes ended up on this door and whatever. But I really like the brown doors. I'm really fond of it, especially for this, I just noticed. But whatever. But the kitchen, how are we feeling? I hate the countertops, so at some point it's got to go. I know this whole thing, this is what I'm saying, lazy. This is what I'm saying, but these like little minor cosmetic things that I can just pattern up, do you know what I mean? So, but like, are you guys feeling the wood? Or should we just go for like all white? Mind you, my kitchen island that I've got is all white and the countertop is wooden, so I feel like, so it can all blend and be cohesive and be one together, I think I might just go along with that, so it all blends and meshes well. Yeah, Mick, I think I might do that. Just making sure that it's all one, you know, the kitchen is one thing. As I told you guys, I'm not really going for a theme or whatever. The whole thing is color, but it's also got to be colorful and making sense. I can't just have mix match cupboards and all those other things, like, you know what I mean? Like even, oh, my booty caught. You know when you like are already having an irritating day and then you catch yourself on a handle? Is God trying to humble me? Maybe. But even this is the only baseboard thing. Everything else is, do you see what I'm saying? Like, why is this section not making any sense? This section was like, yeah, like we're tired, let's just all throw it in there. We've got all mixed matching parts and we're just gonna do what? We're just gonna check the box and just get it done. But I'm gonna wait for the next guy to come for the appointment. Like I said, I've got a couple of things that need fixing, so I want to ask him what he's here for. I had to ask the last guy. I was just like, babes, I've got a few appointments. What are you here for? He was like, oh, I'm here for the water pressure. Let's see who's next. Roll up for the raffle, babe. Too much chatting. if there's any suggestions, or anyone who's gone through this process or just moved, not necessarily my own process because we all walk our own walk, but anyone who's moved, I'd really appreciate the advice, or things that helped you or made your move or transition easier, or just decorating or making a house a home for you. If you knew now what you knew then, what would you say? And I'd appreciate it if you guys wrote it in the comments. I'm open to anything. You know, I'm new here. Ain't you here? Yeah, I'm new here. So yeah, guys, I also feel like there's a bit of a lurgy going around. Like every so often I feel a sensation, like I feel an aura, like, oh, I'm gonna get sick, because I can feel it in my sinus, I feel it in my throat, I get a little sniffle, and I get sneezing a lot. And I feel it coming right now, but it comes in waves. It's not really consistent. Hold on, I just noticed this whole situation, whatever this is called, oh, it's hard with the, like, you know when they mold it, okay, that's better. You know when it swoops like this, they've just stopped. Why did you stop? Is it because, okay, this is where the kitchen enters? Because I get why it stopped there, but why did you stop there? Oh, I don't know. It's just me nitpicking. It's just me nitpicking. As I was saying, any advice, any guidance, any notes, any links, connections, websites, I'm very much open to it. Guys, when did IKEA become so feisty? I was looking at a wardrobe. Didn't even have a mirror on it. Guys, 500 and something pound for a wardrobe. It's not even like one of them Pax corner wardrobe thingy-majiggies. It's not one that I've like created online. I know that you can create your own situation depending on the measurements. No, none of that. £500. About 527, I believe, 527. Why is a wardrobe from IKEA costing that? 20 marks. Why? Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna buy it, but you're rude. IKEA, you're rude. You're rude. Because you're supposed to be the quality, you're supposed to be the gateway between being quality and affordable. Why is your wardrobe £5? And if I want an extra few centimeters, an extra few inches on top of my wardrobe, you're talking about almost 6. You're feisty. You're feisty. Get at me though, because send me something. Do you know what I mean? I'm on this journey if you find it. No, but you're rude. Someone has to tell you. Someone has to tell you. Because I get it, cosy lids, but come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Anyway, I feel like it's gonna... No, I'm not gonna say that because I just actually had a package delivered. I came up on my Ring doorbell and I asked them to put it in a safe space, so I needed to stay dry because yesterday was pissing it down. It's funny because it's not really funny, but it's just me being smart. But I was online on Temu looking for an under-storage cabinet for my kitchen because there's no storage. Not kitchen, bathroom, because there's no storage under there. And I've got one of those pedestal sinks, so I needed storage that's going to fit in that slot nicely. Found one, 141 on Temu. I thought, oh god, I can't find anything cheaper. Went on TikTok now, I'm scrolling. Do I not find the same thing? This is the thing about you lot and the cookies. I don't know how the cookies work and who's listening and the government and yada yada yada, but they know what's going on inside my head and they know what I'm searching. I'm not telling no one what I'm searching, you know, but somehow it ends up in front of my face on my screen as I'm scrolling through TikTok for almost half the price. So then I tried to do a quick cancellation. They were like, it's been denied because they've already sent it out. And I thought, you lot are cheeky. Like the minute that I tried to cancel it, that's when you're like, oh no, we've already shipped it. Don't play with me because I'm still sending it back. And then and I didn't even know that this was an option because I was like, oh, they were like, oh, what's your reasoning? And I said, well, because I found it cheaper elsewhere. So they were like, oh, send us the link and all that and we can do a price match just to see. So I sent them the link. You denied it. Okay, make it make sense. So I just waited for them to deliver it so I can just return it back again. Yeah, send me that 1-for-1 back, because what? And then what pissed me off even more is that I went back on Temu again to research something else. and I saw the same under sink storage that I found cheaper on TikTok for cheaper again on Temu. What's going on? I just thought, I can't deal. Let me just keep it and keep the little loss, because I think it was about maybe like £10 cheaper when I saw it again on another seller on Temu. But anyway, big up Temu, because you know what? I've never used Temu up until now, but Temu is where I'm buying my things. I don't want to speak too prematurely because I haven't set these things up yet. But in terms of delivery, the efficiency, you lot are quick with it. Big up yourself. The proof will be in the pudding when I assemble. So we will watch the space come Saturday. I think that's enough talking, guys. I'm just gonna wait until the other guy comes. I've got another call because the British gas man is going to call. He's supposed to call me in 1 minute, and I haven't set up my shit. Where's the time going? He's gonna call me back in 1 minute. It's 12:59 right now, to set up my key and whatever, and then also set up an engineer to come by and install a smart meter, because I don't want to do this key business. Like, I'd rather just do everything all technical. Like with my temporary accommodation, I just topped up using an app online. So even if I got a notification, like when I went Turkey, got a notification that my meter was running low, even though I purposely left it in a whatever, because obviously you have to leave certain things on, like the fridge, the Wi-Fi, blah blah blah. And I got a notification that it was low, topped it up real quick, no problem. I need that convenience, that ease, that accessibility. Not this damn key, shubitil and all them things there. I'm not for that. Just give me the app, let me download it. So they said, okay, cool, we'll come by and install a smart meter. Because I got an old meter right now when it's like the old school key thing. I'm not for that. Cha. Anyway, I'll keep you lot updated, yeah?